Welcome to Created Science. This channel is dedicated to showing how God created science. We will explore how faith and reality fit together perfectly. I'm starting off by showing where science came from. In the next video, I will show what science is, and going forward, I will be exploring every facet of science, from the basics like the laws of science to the latest scientific breakthroughs, all from a Christian perspective. Today, we are busting a huge myth that science and God are at war. What if the foundations of modern science were laid by people who saw discovering nature's laws as, quote, thinking God's thoughts after him? We'll be diving into that right now. For centuries, theology, the study of God, was the queen of the sciences. Science wasn't rebellion, it was a way to glorify the Creator. This history is eye-opening and could shift how you see faith and the discovery of natural processes. Imagine the Middle Ages, universities in Paris, Oxford, Bologna, merging. They're getting started for the first time. People are coming together, and they thought of knowledge being structured like a kingdom or a hierarchy. At the bottom, the liberal arts. Grammar, logic, math, astronomy, tools for understanding and describing the world. Higher up, law and medicine, disciplines studied and practiced with direct application to daily life. And at the pinnacle, at the peak, theology. Why? It studied the highest reality, God, the source of all truth, order, and existence. Thinkers like Thomas Aquinas called theology the supreme science, drawing from scripture, referred to as special revelation, and reason. Other fields were handmaidens or helpers, illuminating God's creation to point back to Him. Natural philosophy, early science, didn't stand alone. It was worship, revealing the rational laws and beauty God wove into the universe. Nature was his second book. In math and patterns, it harmonizes with the Bible. These great thinkers didn't see a clash. They saw pure unity, an ordered reality that was created to be explored. These trailblazers lived this out during the scientific revolution. Nicholas Copernicus, who discovered the sun at the center of our solar system, said, "Who could live in close contact with the most consummate order and divine wisdom and not feel drawn to the loftiest aspirations? Who could not adore the architect of all these things?" That architect he refers to as the God of the Bible. Galileo Galilei, pioneer of the telescope, said, "Mathematics is the language with which God has written the universe." He viewed the book of nature as God's unambiguous script, circles, triangles, and geometry complementing scripture. Johannes Kepler, in the Laws of Planetary Motion, said, "My Lord and my Creator, I would like to proclaim the magnificence of your works to men to the extent that my limited intelligence can understand." He said he was merely thinking God's thoughts after him, calling astronomers priests of the highest God regarding the book of nature. Francis Bacon, champion of the empirical method, "A little philosophy inclineth man's mind to atheism, but depth in philosophy bringeth men's minds about to religion." True depth in studying nature leads back to God. A more modern take on this Francis Bacon quote comes from Werner Heisenberg, the Nobel Prize-winning physicist and founder of quantum mechanics, who said, "The first gulp from the glass of natural sciences will turn you into an atheist, but at the bottom of the glass, God is waiting for you." Sir Isaac Newton, "This most beautiful system of the sun, planets, and comets could only proceed from the counsel and dominion of an intelligent and powerful being. These weren't outliers. They were the architects of modern science, driven by faith to decode God's design." How does it connect? God created a universe of stunning order. Gravity, orbits, light, all mathematical and logical. Nature exists in harmony with reason. It is possible to know how something will react here on Earth and in the farthest reaches of the universe. We can learn about God's creation, and it will be true universally because God is greater than the universe and He spoke it into existence. He made us in His image with minds to observe, reason, and experiment. Science reads that creation book, theology, as queen, supplies the ultimate why. Everything glorifies God and serves humanity. These pioneers saw no conflict because science demonstrates God's genius and allows us to understand His creation. Even now, through cosmic fine-tuning, life's complexity, and physical laws, among other robust arguments, many honest observers, like myself, see that the universe must be designed. Science doesn't disprove God. Pursued rightly, it often reveals Him. Over time, this hierarchy with theology as the queen of the sciences shifted. Science was crowned king, and faith has been marginalized. But the truth remains that science was created to show the handiwork of an almighty creator who must exist outside and above his creation. Christians being pressured to believe either science or faith claim this heritage and choose both science and belief in God. God didn't just create the world, He created the means to discover it. Science is His gift to mankind, and one of many ways He reveals Himself to us. What do you think? Does this reshape your view of science? Comment below. Questions are welcome. Like, share, subscribe for more on faith, science, and truth. Next, we're going to delve into what is science. We're going to define it, and we're going to see what it means and what it doesn't mean specifically. Thanks for watching. Keep seeking the truth. As these giants showed, it leads to the Creator. God bless.